Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. Continuing on with The Car is the Star. I have chosen, no one's put this one forward, for myself, the Nissan GT-R NISMO GT3 2018. I think it was in a film or something. I think it's famous for being in a film. But I love this car. I think it's great. It's amazing to drive. So without much further ado, shake it. Right, let's get on with the facts, the stats, and everything in between. Nissan GT-R NISMO GT3 2018. Nissan are a Japanese manufacturer of cars, and this one is 2018 when it was made. The engine code is VR38DETT. The aspiration is twin turbocharged. Displacement is 3.8 litres with a engine type of V6. This bad boy is carrying 576 brake horsepower and has a 6-speed gearbox. It's front engine with a rear wheel drive and weighs in at a whopping 2,833 pounds, 1,285 kilograms. So its performance, its top speed is 172 miles per hour, and its performance points in GT7 are 711.73. It is in the category of Group 3 racers. The length is 4.832 meters long with a girth of 2 meters 036, and its height is 1.350 meters. Big boy. This racing spec of the GT-R was created for GT3 category competition. The Nissan GT-R GT3, based on the road-going R35 GT-R, was a familiar presence in the FIA's GT3 class. When the race car was introduced in 2012, it came powered by the same twin-turbo 3.8-litre V6 as in the production model, with the output of the engine rated well above 493.1 horsepower. A new version of the race car appeared in 2015 with a stiffer body structure and going by a new name, the Nismo GT3. In 2018, a dry sump oil system was incorporated to allow the power plant to sit lower in the engine bay by 5.9 inches, giving the car a better overall centre of gravity. It was also moved aft by 5.9 inches to optimise front and rear weight distribution. The radiators and intercoolers were repositioned to provide enhanced airflow and better engine cooling by redirecting how the air flowed over the body. The Nismo GT3 possessed improved body stability, while a stiffer front body rigidity and return suspension system improved handling. Now, if you want this car, it can be purchased in the Nissan section of the Brand Central for 600,000 big ones as of the 2022-2023 GTWS Exhibition Season 1. It could also be obtained by signing a Manufacturers' Cup contract with Nissan, which is valid for one Manufacturers' Cup season and allows the car to be used in Manufacturers' Cup races. As of update, oh no, you don't want to know that. I got it from watching a program. I watched something on YouTube. Well, I pressed play and then wandered away, and then came back at the end and got a car. So awesome stuff. And what a cracker as well. To say I paid a 0.0 for this bad boy, it has done me well. I have used it in various daily races. It's a beast. Maybe not the fastest out there, but so stable in the corners. It is cracking to drive. And we're also taking it out in a VRC just a single event. And I did okay. I think I picked the wrong strategy in the race, but we'll see when it gets streamed. We'll see a bigger picture of that race. But this bad boy, you'll see featuring in the Grand Valley 300k that we've done here at the Virtual Racers Club. So, I don't know what I can say. I have driven a couple of Group 3 cars. I've got a feeling for them. Some of them can be a little hasty. Now this one, I have to admit, coming out of the corners, you have to be slightly patient. If the car is not dead straight, you cannot touch that accelerator. You just got to be very light on the accelerator. She can lose the back end rather easily under accelerator, but I was very careful, but whilst trying to put in a competitive lap time as well. I really wanted to do well in this car. I'm a big fan of the Nissan GT-R 2018 NISMO GT3, whatever else you want to add to it, but it's cracking fun to drive. Honest to God, if you haven't got this one, it's worth giving it a go. It really is. It's a lovely car. Handling wise, no understeer whatsoever. It pointed into the corners, very pointy, wasn't oversteery either, really. Felt just the perfect balance in the corners, and with Nürburgring the way it is, we know the corners are up, down, around, and all sorts of jangly ways. That's why we use this track. And this car lapped it up. It didn't care what grade the road was, which way it was pointing. This car just wants to keep on going. And now I'm sure I could have done a faster lap time if I floored it a bit more out of the corners. Very, like I said, very patient out of the corners, waiting for the car to be straight and just applying the accelerator. Very easy. With these tests, I try and run no traction, no gimmicks to keep the cars more stable. I run them with everything turned off, and I run them straight from the shelf. So yeah, I have to be very careful. I want to do good lap times. I want the table to have a good representation. So as steady as I could go, but as fast as I go, I took the Nissan GT-R NISMO GT3 2018. What a car. Loved it. Buy it now. Do not hesitate. Do not pass go. Just get there. Thank you. So here we have it then. We have a new king of the ring. All hail the Nissan GT-R. It's at the top of our table. And what an amazing drive. I mean, I can't say enough. It's a beautiful car. I thoroughly enjoyed driving it, and it was behaved, except for the delay on the accelerator coming out the corners. It was a great drive. So the Nissan GT-R NISMO GT3 2018 is at the top of our table with a 7 minutes 5 second .870. And all of these times could have been done faster. I'm not A grade, I'm D grade, C grade sometimes, and I don't know the track as well as probably most, but I get around best I can and try and deliver a kind of competitive lap. And at the moment, Nissan reigns supreme in our table. I mean, just noticing all top three Japanese cars. We're going to have to take something out with some oomph from somewhere else. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Hit like, subscribe, and share whenever you know, if it takes you to, if it grabs you, then please do. Check us out, the Virtual Racers Club, at www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and there is a way to get into our Discord through the website, so you can come and join us and have a party. If there's any cars you can think you'd like to see me taking around, please put them in the comments. I'm starting to form a list. There is a couple of people who have put forth cars, so I am starting to form a list. I mean, some of them are like $1 million, million creds, and I've only got 1 million creds. I've also got an invite to buy a Bugatti, which runs out on the 15th, so I've got to do some major driving, grinding. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Tiru, peace and love. Peace and love.